they race to the line, and thanks be to Nye's magnetic charm.
Well, hello once again, and day 3 of Royal Ascot coming up this evening for viewers here in Singapore. It starts at 8:15, 1:15 over in the UK, and it is Gold Cup Day at the Royal Meeting for 2020. Traditionally, this would be a hive of activity on a day like today, Ladies' Day, and there would be absolutely thousands of people there in their finery enjoying such a great day's racing, but regrettably behind closed doors, as we are all aware. But loads to look forward to for sure, and the Gold Cup certainly is the feature, if not the feature of the meeting, certainly the feature of today, and one race that many will be looking forward to, with the great Stradivarius bidding to win his 3rd Gold Cup. We'll touch upon that race briefly in due course. I think he's going to be hard to beat. But as I say, we started to 8:15 this evening, again, once again, live on the horse racing channel here in Singapore. And just to reflect on yesterday, a couple of notables, Owen Burrows and William Knight, both training their first Royal Ascot winners. I thought Hakeem looked very good there in the Stayers handicap, and another winner for Jim Crowley so far at the meeting. He's going great guns and currently leads the jockeys standings. Ryan Moore registered his 60th Royal Ascot winner, a superb achievement. Russian emperor winning there, the immaculately bred son of Galileo, and well, he looks to have a huge future for sure after winning yesterday, and a winner for Aidan O'Brien at this year's Royal Meeting. And Lord North and the Prince of Wales he's gone from handicaps right up to Group 1 winner now. He's a pretty smart horse, that is, going forward. He's very reminiscent of a horse that John Gosling used to train called Halling many years ago. He managed to achieve the same sort of feat, going from Cambridgeshire winner up to Group 1 winner, and certainly a smart horse there going forward. And we saw a Royal winner, not the Royal winner we were hoping for. Receiver was my great hope yesterday. He ran a good second, but it was Tactical who managed to win the Windsor Castle first 2-year-old race of the meeting, and a winner there for James Doyle, a double for him, and a winner for Andrew Balding, who said afterwards that training a winner for the Queen is almost what you do it for, especially at Royal Ascot. So that was a little bit of yesterday. Plenty to look forward to today. As I say, the Gold Cup is the feature. Stradivarius for me will be very hard to beat, indeed very hard to look around him. He's going for a 3rd Gold Cup. We start, though, at 8:15 with the Golden Gates handicap, and I like a horse here called Acquitted. Now, he was second last time behind Palace Pier, a very smart horse at Newcastle. Palace Pier is due to line up in group company, whereas this horse is sticking to handicaps. I think he's a nice horse and probably a little bit better than a handicap, but he's lightly raced, and he should go well there in the first. That is Acquitted. 8:50, the second race, the Wolferton. I like one here at a bit of odds. Now, she's called Aloe Vera. She's unbeaten in 2. We haven't seen her for a long time. She's won a couple of races at Goodwood, which is a bit of an idiosyncratic track, slightly different to Ascot for sure, but she's done nothing wrong, and she's won a couple. She's around about 20-1 on some of the industry markets there back home in the UK. So I think she's a chance each way. Don't rule her out. She's done nothing wrong, and she's a smart horse going forward, that's for sure. A bit to do here, but I think she can certainly step up. The 9:25 is the Jersey Stakes, a 7-furlong race this, and quite a unique trip really, the 1400 metres back in the UK. It's at the top level. Well, there aren't many opportunities. When I say top level, I mean Group 1. But there's a horse in here that I really like, who I think was very unlucky in the Irish 2000 Guineas behind Siskin. If you can go back and have a look at the replay, his name is Monarch of Egypt. And Aidan O'Brien, who trains him, actually has got a good record in this race. He's won it a couple of times in the last 10 years, but this horse was desperately unlucky. There were a few hard luck stories in that race. I think he can fare better here. Aidan's obviously happy to turn him around very quickly, which a lot of horses are having to do for this meeting at Royal Ascot. But Monarch of Egypt in the Jersey Stakes, I think, has got a very strong chance, and Aidan O'Brien will certainly be bidding to add to his tally so far this week, the maestro of Ballydoyle. We jump then to the 10 o'clock race, the Chesham. No real selection for me in the Gold Cup. Bar Stradivarius, I think, can win it. And in our final race, the 1140, the Sandringham, it's a day sort of, we've got the Group 1 Gold Cup, but we've got plenty of handicaps which look pretty tough. But one horse that stands out in the last is African Dream. He's due to go up £16 for running second last time out behind Stylistique at Newbury. She's a highly rated maiden going into that. That was a novice event. This horse had already won a little race at Lingfield, but due to go up £16 on the back of that. So technically, he's very well handicapped and well in, as we say. And Kieran O'Neill, a big ride for Kieran, will take the ride for John Gosden. That's who he works for, John. So he gets plenty of support from the maestro of Clare Haven. But African Dream, look, he'll be a shortish price. But I think he's the one they've got to beat. If he's come out of his run last time, which was obviously quite quick in regards to turnaround time to Ascot today, he'll take the world of stopping there. So he might be one to double and treble up in a few multiple bets if that's the way you wish to play the card. So they are my selections for this evening. I've got Acquitted in the 8:15. I think will run very well in the Golden Gates. Aloe Vera each way in the Wolferton. She's a nice price, her. Monarch of Egypt, I think, can go very well in the Jersey after a lacklustre run in the Irish Guineas. An African Dream in the last there in the Sandringham on day 3. We were out of luck yesterday, but hopefully we can fare a bit better today. And just incidentally, on the Singapore pools, obviously where you can bet on the Royal Ascot races, just having a look at some of their results earlier on, and they were a slightly bigger price than the industry returns on about 4 or 5 of the 7 races yesterday. The notable one being Dark Vision, who returned at odds of 15-2 back in England, so 7.5-1, and he actually paid over 11-1 on the Singapore pool. So certainly a bit of value to be had there if you are betting on the Royal Ascot races here in Singapore. But as I say, we started 8:15 once again, right through into 11:40. All the action for the subscribers on the Singapore Racing channel, and hopefully you managed to find a few winners here on day number 3 of what has been an excellent week and continues to get better. That's for sure. So sit back, enjoy the action, and we're grateful to have your company here on the Horse Racing channel. 8:15 we start. All the action coming up shortly from Royal Ascot here in Singapore. You won't miss a thing with us. Goodbye.